Hi there. People often say to me, Craig, and I say, I'm sorry, I don't speak your language. But there are a lot of kind of misconceptions and misunderstandings between the Americans and the French when it comes to, you know, different areas of life. For example, sex. A lot of people think that the French are got a very loose and easy attitude about sex, that there's a lot of sex around Paris, and that it's all very sexy. Nothing could be further from the truth. There's not a lot of sex around here at all. It's very kind of shut down. It's mostly bicycling and bakeries. This may look like a sex shop, and it is. But what they get in there is different than in an American sex store where you would go and buy personal massage equipment. Here, for €2, you can get zapping. Zapping, I don't know what it is, but it sounds pretty exciting, and I'm going to get some done. And also, a venti DVD. That means, that's like, you know how you go to Starbucks and you get a tall and a grande and a venti DVD? How you doing, all right? Yeah, all right, good. Well, you know how you get a venti DVD? A venti is like a really big DVD. Now, the language problem is you think, oh, that's a big DVD, I'm going to get, you know, a lot of value for money. But what actually venti DVD means, something in the DVD is very big. Exactly, that's what it is. So you have to be careful when you, hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey. So you have to be careful when you go into a sex store in Paris, because they might think that you want something different. Anyway, you enjoy the products advertised. I'm going to go and have some zapping done.
The Late Late Show, avec Craig Ferguson in Paris, sponsored by Kia Motors and the 2012 Sorento crossover. Learn more at kia.com.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at your door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future, yesterday. Merci.
It's okay, baby. You can do it in Paris. Baguette. Escadron. Jacques Cousteau. Mines.
Right. It's a great day for America, everybody. It's another great day here in Paris. I'm here at the famous art museum, the Louvre. The proper French pronunciation is Louvre, kind of like the way you say Brett Favre. And just like Brett Favre's iPhone, the Louvre is packed with famous pictures of penises. That's true. The Louvre has more than 4,000 pieces of art that show parts of the naked body. One art expert recently concluded that the Louvre has more depictions of bare breasts than any other museum in the world, except perhaps the Clinton Library. Even the librarians are topless, come early and come hungry. The Mona Lisa is here, of course. Actually, it's very small, the Mona Lisa. It's just 30 by 20 inches. Now, unfortunately, it's kept behind bulletproof glass. This is because a madman threw some acid on it. That's a pretty good sign you're a madman if you wake up one day and say, today, I'm gonna chuck some acid on a painting. That'll get things better. The amazing thing about the Mona Lisa, though, her eyes seem to follow you around the room. I think that's understandable, though. She's in there going, there's a madman coming in here with some acid. She wouldn't talk like that. She was Italian. She'd be like, hey, what's coming to go? The Mona Lisa is a very mysterious painting, though, because historians can't even agree on who Da Vinci painted. One theory is it's a local noblewoman. Others think it's actually a self-portrait of Da Vinci himself as a woman. I don't think that's true, though. Seems like a lot of effort just to see what you'd look like as a woman. The world of science is still struggling to unlock all of Da Vinci's secrets. That's why they made that movie, The Da Vinci Code. It caused quite a stir here as well, because the Louvre gave them permission to film the movie inside the museum, and they're usually very, very tough. We couldn't get permission to film here outside the museum. I'm not kidding. Right now, we're just hoping that the cops don't show up. But if they do show up, I hope they're rough. You know, I actually auditioned for that movie, The Da Vinci Code. Not for the Tom Hanks role, for a supporting role. Ah, remember it now. Remember it now. Are you looking for Da Vinci? 'Cause here's Mona! I never leave home without that clip. And I'm going to sit here until this thing hatches. Another very famous work of art at the Louvre is the Venus de Milo, the statue of the topless lady whose arms fell off. We got a picture of the Venus de Milo? There you are. There, it's blacked out in case anyone thinks it's not artistic. Ah, get it yourself. It's a very enigmatic piece, the Venus de Milo, though. No one knows how her arms were before they fell off. Most people think they were crossed like this. But I think they were like this. And oh, the sun's come out. The arms broke off the Venus de Milo hundreds of years ago, and I don't know why everyone is so fascinated by something that's broken. I've got an old Dell laptop that doesn't work at my house. Nobody's rushing over to see that. I cost in France. Come this way, come this way. The pyramid over here in the centre was built in the 1980s, and it caused a lot of controversy. When it first opened, some people, who we might call traditionalists, thought that it detracted from the Louvre's sublime French Baroque edifice. But other people liked how the modern pyramid created a contrast with the older buildings. These people are called tasteless morons. What most people don't know is that the pyramid in the centre contains exactly 666 panes of glass. Actually, that's not true. It's 673. In your face, Da Vinci codists. But it would be cool if there was 666 panes of glass. I could make that happen. If somebody gives me a hammer, I can do it right now. One of them French kids, they probably got one. I like your hat. Yeah. He's shouting at me in French. I've been heckled in French. But you know what? I don't care. They're probably shouting, "We support you in what you're doing, American friend." I know they love me.
Si votre vie vous laisse avec les questions, cherchez les conseils de la mer. Cher homme de aqua, donnez-moi votre conseil, s'il vous plaît, homme de aqua.
Zut alors, it is time for l'homme d'aqua. Letter, please. Get out of here before I change my mind. I know what you're thinking, Aquaman. You didn't usually have a French accent. That's true, and I still don't. This letter says, hang on. Dear Aquaman, my girlfriend and I want to experiment a little in the bedroom. Have you ever used a French tickler? All the time. His name is Aqua Garçon. Allons-y, Aqua Garçon. Ça suffit.
Donnez-moi votre conseil, s'il vous plaît, homme de aqua.
Avec Aqua Garçon. Oh, Paris, city of love. And now here's Craig with some tales of romance in Paris.
Hey everybody, this is a bridge in Paris called the Pont des Arts. That means in French, bridge des Arts. But what happens here is it's very interesting. See all these padlocks behind me? What people do is when they come to Paris and they come to visit, they write their names or their little story or who they are on their padlock, and they lock it onto the bridge. And then when they come back 10, 20, 30 hours later, they can check, or years. Some of these padlocks have been up here since the 1950s or the 1940s. And what I like to do when I'm here, because I'm quite a sad person, is that I like to come here and look at what's written on the padlock and make up a little story for myself. For example, let me see. This blue one here is Isabelle and Jean-Baptiste. I think Isabelle and Jean-Baptiste are a couple from Copenhagen, and they came here on their second honeymoon after they sold their cheese shop. And this was the night that they rediscovered their sexual attraction to each other after 40 years of marriage. See what I mean? It's fun, right? Okay, here's another one. Oh, this is awesome. Marianne and Jeanette. Marianne and Jeanette were snowed in one day in their cabin in Sweden. And they were stuck there for days. And they were so bored, they started to experiment sexually with each other. It began with a pillow fight and ended with a make-out session. I don't know if this is a padlock or something I read in Penthouse, but you get the idea, right? The idea is that this bridge is covered in hundreds and thousands of romantic stories. There's nothing wrong with that. We should let people know you're backup dancers or no?
Yeah.
You're singers.
No, we're dancers.
Dancers.
She's an artist.
You sing and
She's an
dance?
artist, too.
Yeah, I see you're. That's. I do stand up. And a little bit of stand up. Yeah. All right. So, but for Jennifer Lopez, right? You guys are working here. It's very exciting. Right. Show me some dancing quickly before we put our locks on. What do you want to do?
No, I don't know. What do you... Teach him how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie. Now, let's
Song. Just teach me how to Dougie.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
All the ladies love me. All the ladies love me.
Watch that hip, though. Watch that hip.
That's right. Oh, no, come on now. That's enough. Let's put your lock on then. Let's go and we can film it happening. You gonna put them? Are you putting one lock for all of you, or is it one lock each?
One each.
All right then. What did you write on your lock? Your name?
My mom and dad.
That's beautiful. Go on then. Hook it up.
All right.
Yeah, go and put it in. What did you write on yours?
My mom and little sister.
Oh, that's nice. Go on. Put it on.
I
you got?
put to love with all my heart and then family first.
Nice.
Now, are you supposed to throw the keys away? Is that?
I think you should throw the key in the river. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. I think you do. On you go. That's it. It's done.
That's it.
That's it. It's there forever now. That's fantastic. I may cry. Hug me.
Oh, please do. All right.
So beautiful. Your nails are nice. Did you get them done in America?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have that in Paris. They don't have leopard skin nails in Paris. They can't do it. There you go. Keys in the river. It's a beautiful thing. All right, group hug, everybody. Group hug. Hey.
Teach me
I
how
love
to
you
Dougie.
guys. I'm gonna be how to Dougie. Teach you how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. All right, that's all right. Now go and behave yourself.
Okay.
All right, you're ambassadors for America abroad. Now this lock, I actually know the story of this lock. Alice and Peter, they were in Paris 50 years ago on Bastille Day, and they kind of, what do the kids call it now? They hooked up on Bastille Day. And 50 years later, they're still married to each other. They live in Beverly Hills, California. Alice is a very nice woman, and I know her. And Peter is my boss. About them apples.
Let's take a short break and enjoy some Michael Caine in space in Paris.
Come this way, walk this way. Hey, if you could walk this way, you wouldn't need the aftershave. Hey, am I right? Do you know, Paris is the most romantic city in the world. That's why I never come here with a wife. It's a joke. I love her. God bless you, girl.
Oh, that's the good stuff. And now we return you to our regularly scheduled program. Get busy watching or get busy sleeping.
Welcome to the Tuileries Gardens in Paris, everybody. I'm here with my old enemy, Jean-Michel Cousteau. How are you, my friend?
I am fine. I mean, it's such a surprise to find you here.
in Paris.
You are the greatest marine biologist who's ever been on my show. You're the only marine biologist who's ever been on my
Really?
show, but still the greatest. Is there a lot of marine life in the pond here?
Well, I wish you had the courage to take a dive and
I'm not
then
gonna
make a
do that, but
report.
that water's green. I'm not gonna. You go in first, and then we'll see.
Absolutely not, because I know there's nothing. But there's a lot of young people who are having a lot of fun.
Young people having fun usually doesn't mean a lot of good times for the marine life in the pond, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, you're right, except that nobody's fishing here because there's nothing to fish.
Nothing to fish. What about the ducks? Anybody ever eat the ducks?
Well, think about those ducks. If you look at them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Now, did you look at them up close?
Nah, I never. Every time I try and get close to them, they fly away.
There's 4 males
Right.
and 1 female.
Oh,
Well,
that's a recipe for disaster right there.
we should talk to her.
Oh, she likes this.
I think she's having a great time. Look at her. She's over there.
Yeah, oh,
with
that's
all
true.
of them.
Yeah, I do look. Yeah, 4 males and 1 female. Well, French ducks, they have their ways. Now, you didn't grow up in
What
Paris,
do you mean
did you?
French duck? What about
know what I mean.
Scottish
No,
ducks?
come on. Don't start now. Don't start. You didn't grow up in Paris, though. You grew up in the south, right?
I grew up in the south. I spent 5 years here.
Did you
I
study
learned
here?
English. You know my English?
It's very good, your English. You know I'm a big fan of your English.
Do you know why?
Why?
I learned it in Scotland,
That's why.
in
That's why.
Elgin.
In Elgin, in Scotland. And you studied marine biology in Paris?
Not only marine biology, but architecture.
Architecture.
I wanted to build cities underwater.
Oh, there's a money maker right there.
I'm still waiting for my first client.
You never built one underwater house?
My father did 3.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
And
yeah,
that's why I was impacted, and I said, oh, if he's doing it, this is what's going to happen.
One of that part of the family business, building houses underwater. Do you still think it's a good idea?
No.
No.
But it's important to be able to have structures for temporary visitation, exploration, scientific research, then you remove it. Or you have submersibles,
Submarines.
submarines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's because of your father that the French are so associated with that particular part of science, of marine biology?
Well, there's several issues. Number one, he was a pioneer,
Of course.
definitely.
Yeah.
But France is completely surrounded by water.
Now, you got Germany on one side, haven't you?
A little bit.
A little bit of Germany there, yeah, and a little bit of Italy down
But
at
you
the
have
bottom.
you have the Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean,
You
yeah.
have the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
You have the North Sea.
Yeah.
The Channel, the Channel, as,
The Channel?
as
Yeah.
you call it.
But I see, my theory is that the French love the ocean because there's so much stuff in it to eat.
That's another reason.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you eat a lot of fish?
Less and less,
Really?
for several reasons. Number one, we are taking out of the ocean more than the ocean can produce.
Right.
So the capital is disappearing. So we're going bankrupt.
Is that from food fishing, or is that from other forms of?
Mostly food fishing.
Yeah.
Mostly food fishing. But we're also destroying the habitats where these fish are growing.
Yeah.
And we're putting a lot of pollution there, which is a problem because we catch some of those fish which are heavily polluted with all kinds of chemicals, heavy metals, and we put them back in our plates. So now
So
we're
people
finding
are
out
being,
people are getting sick.
Yeah.
Well, everything is connected. One water system. That water is the ocean.
Right.
That cloud is the ocean.
So have you been down to the Gulf recently, by the way? Have you been looking
Yes.
at the cleanup efforts? How's it going?
It's not going.
It's not going?
No.
I thought they were doing well.
More than 200 baby dolphins have died and been
Oh,
found.
man.
250 turtles have
But the
been
oil
found
companies
dead.
are saying that they're doing this massive cleanup and everything's working out and it's going to be
true.
great.
Not true.
So it's Jacques then.
Yes.
Yeah, that my English I learned in Scotland as well.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Nah, come on now. Bull hockey. Bull hockey.
I
Bull
didn't know
pucky.
that was Scottish.
That kind of is.
Yeah.
It kind of is. It's a nice day here, isn't it?
This
Not
is
to
so
say.
much pretty to sit like you and do absolutely nothing and enjoy life.
That's kind of how. That's my whole way of working now. That's my new ambition, to enjoy life and not do much. Do you think the French are better at that?
Yes, I know, because the French system, and mostly European, Western European system,
Yeah.
because they have 6 weeks vacation paid.
Yeah.
They have many days of where they can be sick and still being paid. There's many holidays. You can here in May, and half of May is shut down.
They do seem to take a lot of holidays.
And they have two hours lunch, just like you had today.
Yeah, I did.
I waited for you.
Today.
I waited.
You
and
waited for me?
Yeah.
Where were you waiting for me? I didn't know
Right
you were...
here. I was just.
You've
right-
been here all day?
No, for
Okay.
2 hours.
You've been here for 2 hours?
Yeah, waiting for you.
Oh, sorry, man. I had no idea. I was having a wonderful lunch elsewhere.
Well, I'm in my country. I have to be able to welcome you.
Nah, come on. It's all right. Do you know what would be nice? If we had some power boats to play with here. We could play with them out in the pond here. You know, power boats.
Do you feel that young?
Well, the kids are playing with the sailboats, but I don't want to play with the sailboats. I think we should have some power boats and zoom around and you know, cream those kids with their little sailboats.
Or are you trying to show off?
Yeah, yes, I am. That's what we're going to take a break, and we're going to come right back, and I'm going to see if we can find some power boats to play with.
No,
So, Michel
someday I'm
Cousteau.
sure we'll rent them.
Yes, we'll rent them somewhere.
On the bus.
So we should probably take a break. Jeff, do the commercials thing, will you?
Okay.
Yeah, go just do it.
Let's take a break.
Come on.
Hate both of you.
Yeah, all right, come on, just try it
Je
again.
m'appelle Jeff Peterson. Avec Craig Ferguson. Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
The show will be back. Sacre bleu.
Not bad, not bad.
Les balls.
Not bad. Les bons. Welcome back to the Tuileries Gardens in Paris, where the battle royale begins between Scotland and France to see who's the greatest marine biologist of all. Do you have your boat, Cousteau?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want me to put your boat in?
No.
All right. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Now I'm coming after you. I'm going to come. All right, he's going to be 3 times around the fountain, all right? You just pooped out yet? And how's your boat? Whoa, missed it. Whoa! That's 2 hits, 1 more, and you're my biatch. Right, that's 3, it's over. All right. Scotland 3, France 0.
Oh, that's
that
not
sound
true.
familiar? That sound familiar?
That's
yes, it
not
does.
true.
I think that's a resounding victory for the Scottish Americans against the French Americans, but
I have to disagree, and the problem is that we didn't have anybody to decide who did what.
well, I think history will decide.
History.
Yeah, man. History will decide.
You mean hysteria?
No, not hysteria. History will decide. History will decide I kicked your ass at powerboating in the Tuileries Gardens. We should share an apartment.
Oh, please, no.
Let's take a short break and enjoy some Michael Caine in space in Paris.
See that boat down there? That's called the Bateau Mouche. That's French for ménage à trois.
Oh, that's the good stuff. And now we return you to our regularly scheduled program. Get busy watching or get busy sleeping.
Madame, I need some cheese.
Which?
I don't know. I like lots of different cheese. I like soft cheese. I like hard cheese. I like cheese that's smelly. I like cheese that's not smelly. I like runny cheese. And I like crumbly cheese. All right. Would you like to cut the cheese or would I?
Try.
I will cut the cheese.
Yes, try.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I will.
You take that.
Oh, I cut the cheese device.
And you
Yes.
cut it.
Oh, it's like a guillotine.
Yes, it's a guillotine.
Right. Okay. Well, let's have
You
some.
go.
Okay, I'll
Allez.
do it. Right. Okay. I'll push down.
Allez.
Can I taste the cheese?
Yes, go on.
I'm very hungry. It's a very nice cheese.
Yes, it's good.
It's mild cheese.
Mild.
Do you have crackers?
Crackers. I think we have crackers. Can you give me some crackers, my dear?
Oh, yeah. This is your assistant?
No, it's my husband.
That's what I said. It's your assistant. Monsieur, come on in. Come on in. Do you want a piece of the cheese? We got a bit of this cheese.
Saint-Antoine, c'est moi.
Oh, you like this?
C'est moi.
All
C'est
right,
le
okay,
meilleur.
yeah. So, do you want a piece of here? You can have a bit. There's a bite out of it, but it'll be all right. There you go.
Très bon.
Yeah, do you want some cracker? All right, and you want a little bit of cracker?
C'est un très bon mariage.
Yeah, all right.
With
That's
that.
it. Yeah, you better take this. That's the CBS budget for the cheese.
C'est beaucoup.
Yes, that's all the budget we have. That's a lot of cheese. I can't eat all that cheese.
Yes, go on.
Okay.
It's wonderful. Go on. It's my pleasure.
That's very nice. That's
It's
very-
stronger, but not too strong.
Yeah, it's strong.
You think it's strong?
No, it's stronger than the other one.
Yes.
But
The other one, it was very, very
very mild. Yeah, it was a kind of girly cheese, the other
Yes,
one. Yeah.
yes.
I think it's time for us to look for a strong cheese.
Strong,
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah. How did you guys meet? Did you meet at a cheese event?
I beg your pardon, speak slowly. I can't understand.
Okay, I'm
what
sorry,
you
I'm
say.
sorry, I'm sorry. I mean, where did you meet? Did you meet at some cheese event?
No. I work in the cheese shop of my parents, and he works just comment on dit, devant, behind.
Yeah, in front.
In front.
Yeah.
Behind it's...
Derrière. I speak enough French to know what you're... Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
In front, and he works in vegetable... he was...
Oh, you worked in vegetables.
Yeah.
And then you got involved in cheese.
And I saw his arm.
Lifting the vegetables.
And I told to my mother, oh, this man is wonderful. And 3 months after, we will get married.
Really?
Really?
Oh, look at you! Yeah. All right. This is a very strong cheese?
Strong.
Strong. Too strong for me?
No.
Okay.
You are a man.
I've got the big arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be all right. Okay. That's pretty strong cheese. We should have an even stronger cheese.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
We call that vieux Lille, puant de Lille, puant macéré.
Let me smell.
Ça c'est.
I don't know if humans can eat
That's
that.
You are going to eat.
All right, I'll try it, because I am a strong man with the big
Yes,
arms. Right, exactly.
yes.
All right.
Allez. It's particular. Ouais. Very strong.
Yeah, it's like making me... but it's good, too.
Yes, it's very good.
But you can't take too much.
No, and you can drink something very, very strong with that.
Yes, you could.
In eau de vie.
Yeah, you could drink whiskey with that cheese. Yeah. I mean, that's like what? Oh yeah. Beer. Yeah, lava.
Yes.
Yeah, you could. Oh yeah.
No.
Okay. So.
Marois, le fromage du Chili.
You want some Roquefort?
Yes.
It's you milk.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know what is you?
You mead?
You milk.
You milk, sheep's milk.
No sheeps.
No sheep's?
The sheep, it's a man. It doesn't give milk. You understand that?
Yes, but the type of animals, the sheep and
No, it's you.
the sheep, the you sheep.
No, the you is the woman of the sheep.
Oh, that's what I said. Isn't that what I said?
No, American people tell always when they come in my
they say it's
shop,
sheep
they
cheese.
sheep.
Okay.
And I always tell them it's you.
But I am Scottish. We know about lady sheep.
I know that.
Well, thank you for your lovely cheese. Thank you for your company. Thank you for the story of your meeting. And we have to go. We'll see you later, everybody. We'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Au revoir. Au revoir.
Say
Au revoir.
bye-bye.
Au revoir.
Bye-bye.
Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir. Fromage.
Bye-bye.
On the bus.
So,
Yeah.
CBS kind of sprang for this giant bus.
I like the giant bus. I don't quite know why they gave us a giant bus and they put a picture of me on it, but they didn't put a picture of you on it.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
I think you had noticed that. I think you were being a little passive-aggressive about the whole you not being on the bus thing.
No, it didn't bother me at all, Craig.
All right,
I'm not on the side of the bus.
Fine, okay, so the next bus will just be you on it, all right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, when we
fine.
go to a different country.
Look, it's a giant Craig Ferguson on the side of a bus.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now it's time for Sean Connery's Parisian Memories.
I once rappelled down the side of the Eiffel Tower. I don't remember the exact year because I was drunk and also because it didn't actually happen.
That was Sean Connery's Parisian Memories. I love that guy. And now, Kristen and Craig enjoy dinner with a French movie star.
Listen, I want to talk about French literature. You ever read any French literature?
No.
No, you must have read some French literature.
Literature?
You know, great French writers. Let's talk about
Victor Hugo?
Victor Hugo, right? The Hunchback of Notre Dame, right? But he didn't call it the book. He didn't call the book that, right?
Yeah.
The book was called Notre Dame of Paris, I think.
Oui.
Have you read the book in French?
Of course.
Right. Now, the character, it was turned into a musical.
Yes.
But I don't think he would be happy about that, do you?
He was somebody doing a lot of things in all directions. He was, first of all, somebody concerned about human beings. He was doing politics, writings, speeches in front of the deputies. Yeah, he was somebody working all day long. And he had two families.
He had two families?
Don't tell nobody, please, please.
I won't tell anyone. I think
Victor Hugo, there are a lot of French people here.
Right.
Victor Hugo had two families.
But not at the same time?
At the same time.
Did they know of each other?
I think yes. He was a bull.
Right.
And he used to write standing up, not sat at the table.
That's interesting.
Oui, and he was persecuted by the government because he wrote Speech and he was taking care of human beings. Human being. Right. He writes Notre Dame, but Les Misérables also.
Yes, of course.
About poverty.
Right.
He was very touched. He had a big heart. He was a bull, a rock. Victor Hugo is immense.
He's kind of like, for French people, a little bit like Dickens is for the English people.
Exactly,
yeah, you think?
exactly.
Right, yeah.
People like that. They have a destiny, they have, I don't know why, but they had a light in front of them. Hugo is the best for me.
Yeah, I don't know much about French literature, but it seems to me that they kind of had it figured out. Because I mean, Voltaire, I know, said my favorite quote of all time. Which is, I may not believe in what you say, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it.
Right, yeah, that's...
Which I just think that's just very forward thinking.
Yeah. Who is it? In French literature, during, I don't know if this is true, perhaps you can help me. They say that during the French Revolution, that the revolutionary propaganda was couched in pornography. That what they would do is that they would write, because the aristocracy didn't take popular and pornographic writing seriously, they wouldn't look at it. So propaganda and inflammatory literature would be inside. That's why the Marquis de Sade wrote in the form that he wrote, like with all the kind of, scary, sexy stuff, because it was also hidden from the view of the aristocrats. Is that true, or am I making that up?
It is true, because it is the way to shock people.
Oh, the shock value as well.
Publicity. We haven't not invented publicity. Publicity comes from the ancient time.
Yes.
The way to shock people, it is, to caricature people. And pornography, it's a part of a caricature. When they draw people with big nose, creating, like that. They were shocked in front and stopped, and
the message will go to the am I enough clear? You know.
Yes, I think so. I think that you know, I think that it makes me feel bad for the pornography today.
It is not that they like pornography. It is pornography can be something to shock people.
But don't you think that they
and it comes from the nobles people.
Noble people?
Oui, because the noble people, they wrote the basis of revolution wrote by Saint Just. That's the one who wrote the basis of revolution was a noble.
Oh, really?
Of course, because you know the people they weren't educated. They had no quality to write any rules on a paper. They were the nobles who create the end of the nobles.
Oh, that's interesting.
Saint Just was the one who wrote.
So if you believe there was a hidden sort of agenda in pornography of the past, do you think that there's any hidden message in it today?
I've watched a lot and I haven't seen any. Have you seen any pornography, contemporary pornography?
No, because I'm not interested in that kind of...
Well, how do you know there's not a great revolutionary message couched in perhaps Debbie doing Dallas or something?
I went to school and so they said hidden in the
what's that? Don't do that.
Hidden in the messages, pornography messages. You're gonna touch people. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's pretty good.
I do not have enough words.
No, you have plenty of words, and you've got that thing. I don't think you need a lot of words.
If you ever can't think of the word, just resort to this. It gets the point across.
Well, we have to take a break. We'll be right back. We'll be right back, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Qu'est-ce qu'on nous invente, a princess or
Featuring Doctor Who himself, Matt Smith.
Matt, it's so great you finally joined us for the appointment you were meant to join us with in Paris, but you made it for the end of the show.
Bonjour, ça va?
See, I knew he was going to show off. You go to Paris a lot, don't you?
I've been to Paris, but recently.
Really? It's funny because I remember trying to get in touch with you when we were in Paris and you were unavailable, but yet, when we've returned here to California for the evening, you are available. Would you like to come back to Paris with us tomorrow?
Oui.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Jeff?
No idea. It's very self-centered.
I haven't learned enough French to know what that is. How often do you go?
Well, not that often. I went, actually, for Fashion Week. And not just Fashion Week, but...
Rabbit fashion?
Yeah.
They have their own Lapin Fashion Week?
Yeah.
All the little rabbits are dressed in little outfits?
Oui. And it was couture Fashion Week.
Oh. Expensive rabbit costumes.
Exactly. And and I went with the missus.
Ah, I see. Your lady friend, your girl, you're her inside the doors. Is in fact yes. Is she French then?
No.
I don't understand what that means. I don't know what that means.
Does Jeff speak French?
I don't know. You should ask him.
Ça va, Jeff?
Baguette.
Oh, I've got a great way how we can get back to France in time. You two stay there, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Stay there.
Right. So, it's good to see you, man.
Oh, it's good to see you too.
Yeah. I love what you've done with the
Oh, thanks.
The head. All right. Hey, that's the way to do it.
Do you get tired of people doing that Doctor Who stuff?
Never.
Really?
No way, especially not when it's from you, Ferguson. No way.
I see. I love Doctor Who very much indeed. But what happens is when I see you in Doctor Who and you go inside here, it makes... Don't pick your nose, man.
I'm merely rubbing the outside. It's,
No, you're not. You did that. You did that driving thing of like you're picking your nose and then somebody sees you and you pretend you're rubbing the outside.
It's what they do in France, man.
That's true. What they do in France. It's true. I've seen that done in France.
It's a French delicacy.
You've gone too far.
I know.
You've gone too far.
I'm reining it back in.
Cross the line, man.
Yeah,
Sorry, dude. Don't hit me, Jeff.
Yeah, well, you have to stand a bit closer if you want him to hit you.
His hand is worryingly close to my crotch as well, so...
Yeah. I don't know if worrying is the word. I don't think he's worrying, and I don't think you're worrying either.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
We gotta go. Good night, everybody.